I've never met a millionaire said, Dave made it all with that cash back. That's what my breakthrough was.
Let us watch this video.
We have one credit card, me and my wife, and we always pay it every month. We use it just for general expenses, and we earn cash back on this credit card every month or whatever. We can turn in for cash. I was wondering if you think it's still a good idea to have this credit card, even though you don't like credit cards.
No, I wouldn't have it.
You wouldn't have it even though you earn cash back?
No. How much cash back have you earned?
You usually average about $400 a year.
Wow. Changing your life, isn't it?
Well, we've been putting it into my daughter's savings account for 2 years.
Dude, I'm having a discussion with you over $400 a year? Really?
Well, I'm just asking to see, because we always pay it off, but I know you strongly suggest against having credit cards.
And I wouldn't have one. Here's the thing. To start with, I have a debit card. It does everything yours does except the $400. So it's paying it off, right? Yeah. And secondly, this discussion's not going to bankrupt you. And so you're probably not the guy who's going to call me up with $48,000 in credit card debt that I get to talk to every day. And that's not you. You're not that guy. You're under control. You're disciplined. You're smart with money and those kinds of things. What you've missed out on, though, is this, that personal finance is 80% behavior and 20% head knowledge. Credit card companies know this. At some point, the average person playing your game ends up with a credit card balance. They're not managed to do it. Now, you may be the one guy out of how many that doesn't, and so then the philosophical discussion continues. The biggest problem you've got, though, is this. You're spending a lot of effort chasing $400, and it's actually implanted into your mind. And what all the studies are showing us is that when that's happening, that you spend more on plastic than you do with cash. An example is at the grocery store, the average person using plastic, including a debit card, but versus actual $100 bills. The $100 bills equate to pain. It activates the pain centers in the brain. And so when you're standing in the grocery store line and you lay 3 $100 bills and Uncle Ben is smiling up at you on the counter, your emotions have an ouchie moment. And if you know that's coming when you get there because that's your normal pattern, you will spend on average 22% less in the grocery store. And so that's what that $400 costs you, is you tend to, on little things, impulse. And the smaller it is, the more the percentages go berserk. Here's another one. Have you never been in a hotel lately where now they're taking credit cards for the vending machine?
Oh, I've seen them. I've never used them, no.
That blew my mind the first time. I thought somebody's putting a bag of potato chips on a freaking credit card. But here's the interesting thing. Why they're doing it is they're finding their sales are up 178%.
Oh, more convenient.
They're almost tripling their sales. No, it's impulse.
Well,
because instead of putting $1 in there and it spits it back out 3 times and I can't get it to take the stupid $1, right? Instead of doing that, I pop it in there and I go, well, it's on the card. I'll just get chips and I'll get M&Ms and I'll get a Coke. And then you just load the thing up. And again, it's not enough to make you go broke, but what happens is that's an indication of we spend more when we use plastic. So given that you and I are on the same page in that we wouldn't ever want to carry a balance, the debit card is the safest way to do that, and it keeps you from slipping into, hey, I'm going to spend $4,000 chasing $400. And if you're not real careful, you can get there. So it's a real logical thing. It's not that I'm just some kind of whacked out fanatic, although I am. But there's real logic behind it. So that's why I don't believe in credit cards at all. I don't see any reason for them. And I've met with thousands of millionaires over the years of me doing this. I've never met a millionaire said, Dave made it all with that cash back. That's what my breakthrough was. Those Verline miles, man, put me over the top, changed my life financially. I was transformed. No, they don't say that. They never say that.